The Justice Minister has asked for regulations to be changed so that his department can continue to support families of the victims of the Marikana shootings, and the High Court in Pretoria is hearing a landmark case today brought by the Consortium for Refugees and Migrants' Rights. Ambosisiwa Khadebe with the latest news updates. Justice Minister Jeff Khadebe has asked for regulations to be changed so that his department can continue to support families of the victims of the August 16 shootings at Marikana. The department said at the weekend it was halting support for the families to come to Rustenburg and attend the Marikana Commission hearings, as there was no legal basis on which the attendance of the family members or representatives could be sustained at the state's expense. The commission resumes its hearings in Rustenburg today. Speaking on SAFM in a radio interview, Minister Khadebe clarified the situation.
I have spoken with the Director General, who is the accounting officer of the Department of Justice and Development, that we need to ensure that we amend the regulations in order to ensure that those family members of the victims who want and wish to attend this commission are able to do so. So that's where we are at the moment.
Following the Justice Department's earlier comment, the lawyer representing the families of the victims, Advocate Dumisa Ntsebeza, told the commission they wanted its proceedings to be put on ice until the families could attend.
In any event, in our submission, it would be their right to attend an inquiry that seeks to establish how their relatives were killed.
Police are monitoring the situation at Umlazi's K section south of Durban, where scores of residents are protesting against poor service delivery. Residents blockaded the road with rocks and burning tires while marching to the local councillor's office. They are also complaining about the selection process for people working on government projects in the area, as well as the state and location of RDP houses. Police spokesperson Vincent Mdunge says the situation is currently under control.
We had a handful of people rating to about 150 that have gathered around K section, who have been barricading the road, affecting mainly Mangosuthu Highway with burning tires. They have been complaining about poor service delivery in the area, but we have since dispatched the members of the public order police to monitor the situation. There's been no damage to property and nobody has been arrested at this stage.
And lastly, the High Court in Pretoria is hearing a landmark case today brought by the Consortium for Refugees and Migrants' Rights. The application challenges a decision by South Africa to grant asylum to suspected Rwandan war criminal Faustin Nyamwasa. Nyamwasa was found guilty in absentia by a Rwandan court for his alleged involvement in attacks in Kigali in 2010. The director of the Southern African Litigations Center, Nicole Fritz, says people accused of international crimes should not be eligible for refugee status.
We're not saying that General Nyamwasa is guilty of these crimes, but we are saying that he stands accused and there is reason to believe that he was involved in the commission of these crimes. And until it can be credibly established that he was not involved in such crimes, he is not eligible for the grant of asylum.
Catch the latest news on the hour on SABC radio stations and Newsbreak Option 1.